Are you tracking this metric in your business? How long does it take a new hire to become profitable for your company? A couple of ways to do that. One, hire experience. If you take an experienced journeyman electrician on your job site, chances are they are going to be a profit-producing member of your team in less than 1 week. If you hire a green, inexperienced team member, chances are it could take in excess of 3 months for the typical electrical contractor to start making money. Everything before that, if you lose the employee, is sunk cost to the tune of thousands of dollars. Hiring experience. Dustin was an electrician from California who moved his family out of California because it's falling off a cliff and stepped into Jefferson Electric. He had grown up working in the family business. When Dustin was 16 years old, he could wire a house start to finish, ground up, working alongside his dad. Now Dustin's my age. He gets as many Google reviews as anybody we've got, and he was profitable for the company the day he stepped onto the job site. And not only that, but he brought 2 generations of family business, best practices and experience with a tremendous degree of personal responsibility to bear in contribution to our culture as well as to our profit. Number 2, simplification of services. If you simplify the scope of services that each employee or the business as a whole is required to perform, you could simplify the finished product, you could simplify the number of different offerings you have, you could bring focus to your business by cutting out your residential market or cutting out your commercial market, or simply doing service, not projects, or rewires, not service. You will bring an efficiency to your workforce by allowing them to remove the clutter and focus on the central business emphasis. Let's talk about offerings to customers. Some contractors feel like, and I've done this, they need to be all things to all people. We have 10 options for that, 4 options for surge protection, 4 options in the types of electrical panels that you could select, smart panels, dumb panels, and the various aspects of each, types of inverter communication, cellular, GSM, Wi-Fi, Zigbee. You know what? We did that. We tried that. And you know what it did? It confused the customer and slowed down their decision-making process. It was difficult to manage jobs and workflows. It was incredibly challenging to warehouse those parts and inventory. And the installers had to keep whipping out the instruction manuals to refamiliarize themselves with one of the various and numerous different options. When you simplify your offering to the customer, what you do is you create a sales and marketing efficiency, an operations efficiency, a warehousing efficiency, a truck inventory efficiency, a labor efficiency, all around, and you push all that efficiency, you know where? You know where that efficiency goes? It goes straight to your bottom line. And I wasn't seeing it, and you know what I did? I simplified my offerings so I could push the efficiency to the bottom line. Number 3, build a culture of responsibility. What is a culture of responsibility and how do you do it? Well, first, when evaluating a candidate, you identify the pre-existing evidence in their life of responsibility, that they are a person who takes ownership over what they are given. And if that is existing inherently in their life before you hire them, they are going to bring that quality into your business. And when you aggregate a group of people with a shared quality into the business, you end up with a culture. And a healthy culture will breed healthy results. You'll have access to discretionary emotional effort, that extra final 10% that pushes a job over the finish line so it gets done today and doesn't roll into tomorrow. Then there's Ethan. Ethan is over 30 years old, but when he was 14, he was selling vacuum cleaners. He has been working in sales ever since. And his first 3 months on the job. He sold over $250,000 worth of work. He is excelling at objection handling, financing, and he's not just a player, he's a coach to the rest of our sales team, providing valuable input and helping everybody to elevate the common standard. Number 4, build processes that simplify and clarify the workflows so it doesn't require superstars to execute, but it's more like the McDonald's model, where one little McDonald's building sitting on the corner in every city produces $5 to $15 million a year in revenue with minimum wage workers. That's done through business process and workflow. Let's say you're a guy who's not an engineer. In fact, maybe you're the opposite. Maybe you're an artist. You might struggle and never, ever have a standard operating procedure anywhere in your entire business. Your employees might be lost and confused. That might feel like they have a lack of direction. You might be the guy who does it a little bit different every single time because you're constantly improving on a creative process, like an artist, driving everybody around you crazy. Or let's say you're an engineer. You're a mechanical engineer. You specialize. You've been trained. You have a degree in precision and accuracy. You've got to keep a focus on what you're designing. Because you see, the guy behind the camera, he's an engineer. I know you guys. And Ben down in North Carolina, you're an engineer in our master's program. I know you guys. And you've got to maintain a focus on what it is that you're designing. Is it a system of infinite possibilities to the customer? Or is it a business that is streamlined and profitable, simple and efficient, unto the creation of true net profit? Not top-line vanity metrics, but true net profit to provide for your family, your team, your customer, and your community. If you're looking for more ways to improve your profit per employee, check the description for our free course and subscribe to Electric Pro Academy for real skills to make real money.